Hey, what is going on, everybody out there? This is Jakejames Lugo. Welcome to the channel and welcome to this new unboxing, quote unquote, and impressions video for all of you guys. We're going to be taking a look at my custom lightsaber that I built during the custom lightsaber building experience at Savvy's workshop in Galaxy's Edge from Disney World. So if you haven't already, definitely check out the video I put up prior to this one that shows me looking at the Droid Depot custom astromech droid that I built, my R2-D7 droid. It's all on the channel right now. But also in relation to the lightsaber here, the entire full video of the experience of me building this full lightsaber, which, you know, I'll mention probably multiple times throughout this video, is up on my Patreon page right now. You can actually see the full experience. It's just $1 to join. Check it out because it has that, has the full Rise of the Resistance ride, has a whole bunch of other stuff that you didn't see in my original Disney/Galaxy's Edge vlog. But this one, for this video, we're going to actually look at the lightsaber itself. We're going to review it, we're going to talk about it, and, you know, give my thoughts about the experience and just building a lightsaber in general. So there's a couple other things here we're going to get into, including my Jedi Holocron, my extra Kyber crystal, my little kind of like strap, my little, was it casing, or was it little attachment to hang my lightsaber, and of course the blade itself that you get with your lightsaber. So if you haven't already, because it's a lot to get through here, let me know in the comment section below your thoughts about building a lightsaber at Galaxy's Edge. Leave me a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Show some love. Let's get past 10K at some point. But anyway, let's start off with the lightsaber. This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight. Okay, I'm not going to give you the whole spiel here. You guys know what's up. But this is my custom lightsaber that I built at Savvy's workshop. Was it at Galaxy's Edge? I did the whole experience. I actually did a whole thing with it, where you not only got this little pin, which I'll show you guys now, the specific pin that they give you for building a lightsaber. Depending on the pin that you have is the type of lightsaber that you build, and you get to choose this at the start of the experience. So this one stands for Peace and Justice, because I figured, you know what, my first lightsaber from Galaxy's Edge, this is the type of lightsaber build that I want to build. Check out the back, it's got all these like official Disney things on it and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, but this is my official lightsaber build, okay? I'll put that right there. So anyway, building the lightsaber, we're actually going to take it apart. I'm going to show you guys the inside, show you guys the Kyber crystal and everything else, and then we're going to put it together, okay? But one of the cool things about this experience that I felt was awesome was that it's so personable. At least that's how it felt to me, because like everything about it, while a lot of people have their thoughts about the sequel trilogy and everything else along those lines, it could be very, you know, hit or miss for some people, but like the idea of just like building your own personal lightsaber, just putting everything together is just so freaking dope, man. So this is the inside of it. This is my Kyber crystal. Okay, this is the hilt, put it all there on the ground. And this is my blue Kyber crystal that I chose from the experience itself. And then I bought an extra purple Kyber crystal, which we'll put together, and I'll actually put the full thing. So putting it together, I will say that it's very easy. It looks very cool doing this. I always wondered, and I couldn't figure it out, like the power source for this thing, like where to actually charge it and whatnot, because I felt like, you know, it's just weird that how I don't see like a battery thing inside of here, but I have to look it up to maybe see like what to do with that or like what's related to it. But anyway, you put on the actual ignition little port or little switch here, put everything together, make sure it snaps on like that, and then you proceed to build the different parts of the hilts, which they walk you through in the experience, which I find to be very, very cool. It has the speaker section, the bottom part of the hilt. This one I chose thinking I was going to get one of these here, so that way I could carry it on the hilt over there, but I ended up getting one that has this strap here, which is very similar to like Luke Skywalker's from Return of the Jedi, so I was totally fine with that. But yeah, you twist on everything in here, everything snaps on real nicely and stuff, and then once you have it all complete, you have it all together and everything twists on. Now, if you just turn it on, it just has that sound to let you know that you could turn it on, which is totally cool. It's a nice little detail because obviously there's no blade into this. But if we pull out the blade, which is, they give you this blade, I believe this is a 32-inch blade, or I could be wrong, or a 28-inch blade. I could be wrong on that specifically, but it's the same one that everybody gets when you first do the experience. But you plug it in, you put it in here, and you twist it, and it has that sound where you have it on here. So now you could actually turn it on. And it sounds, I don't know if you guys can hear that really clear, it sounds great. It looks pretty good. A lot of people say that these lightsabers aren't as good compared to like Vader's Vault or like, you know, Korbanth, and obviously you're going to pay a lot more money for those types of lightsabers. But for getting something like this with the experience you get, I think it's still pretty good. Again, it doesn't have like a crazy freaking NeoPixel ignition or just like the way that the lights go up and stuff like that, obviously. But for about $100 and something, actually no, by the time I was done, this was about $200 because I paid for the experience and I get everything that comes with the lightsaber itself. So you do pay a lot, I will admit. But if you're already at Disney and you're doing experiences like that, I think that it's well worth the money, because the time I had, at least the good time I had with it, was pretty freaking dope. Now, one thing I will say though, let's actually take out the blade. And it does the sound once you pull out the blade, okay? What I think is really dope is that depending on the lightsaber color that you have inside of here, it changes the sounds of the blade. So we're gonna take this apart. We're actually gonna put my purple kyber crystal in there to actually show you all what it's like. And again, let me know in the comments section what your favorite lightsaber color is. Which one would you have in your own personal lightsaber? Which one do you think is the best one to have? Okay, so here it is. It's lit up. You can see that it's blinking, but if I remove it, okay, it goes down. So that's my blue kyber crystal, right? So now let's pull out the purple. Let's go with good old Mace Windu colors. Our boy Samuel Jackson. Okay, so I like it though where I could use this. I could put the other kyber crystal in here. And if I had gotten another kyber crystal, I really think I probably should have. I should have gotten like a yellow one or something. Maybe one day I'll get another one and then just have it like that. So here we go. The purple. Put this bad boy right inside. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this on camera so you guys can see the full thing. Whoops. Try to get it. Whoops, I think I got it upside down. Hold on. Let me double check. Yep, well, hold on. Almost got it there. There we go. There we go. Snapped it on there. So now it's glowing purple, as you guys can see here. It looks pretty darn cool, right? So now if we put it together, okay, doing it rather quickly here, putting it together. I've gotten really good at this, you know, ever since I started messing around with my lightsaber. So put it in here. You can still see it's kind of glowing a little bit when it's inside there in the actual chassis. You can see there it's glowing purple. It's like flickering. Let me turn it here. We're gonna go through the whole process, right? So it's not that long. By the time you actually do it, it really doesn't take that long to do everything. Okay, put my top part of the hilt, and then obviously the ignition port of it there. And then finally, let's put in this blade, right? I just like how it's so easy to put in the blade. Okay, so now that we have a purple kyber crystal in here, it sounds different. It sounds very different. It looks different, obviously, and I like it. See that? Let's try it again. Oh, it sounds so good. So it's got like a little bit of the characteristic of a red kyber crystal for like a Sith blade, but it's definitely Mace Windu. Sounds freaking great, man. It looks really cool. So that's the lightsaber itself, and I think it's awesome. I think it's well worth the money for not just the experience, but for what you get as a product. I think it's pretty good. Again, if you're an enthusiast that already gets lightsabers from like much more like better third-party companies, you're gonna feel different with it. But if you're not someone that's going around buying lightsabers like crazy and stuff, I still think this is a good product. I still think this is a W for Disney, okay, and for Galaxy's Edge. Now, this is the little clip that I bought. That's extra little clip that you could have for putting your lightsaber on. If I take out the blade, right? Put the blade there, and we actually have it, so that way the clip hangs right here. That's where you hang your actual lightsaber on the clip, right? So it looks like that, so it holds the weight pretty well. To be honest with you, I was walking around Galaxy's Edge with this on my side, on like my right hip, and it worked out pretty good. Like I even went on rides with it. It actually goes the side, so if you sit down, you can actually have it so that way it just like hangs on your leg or hangs on the side of you. You are lounging around a little bit of weight. I will admit, like the lightsaber hilt itself does feel like it's got weight to it because it's got stuff inside. So there is that, and if you're someone that doesn't like a lot of weight, just again, like hanging off of your side of your clothes and stuff, maybe that'll be an issue for you, but it didn't bother me too much, and I was able to go on all the rides and stuff like that, so that was pretty cool. So now, obviously I talked about the clip, let's talk about this thing here, okay? This is the Jedi Holocron. You could buy this in Savvy's workshop. I paid about $40-something for this, I believe. I believe it was about $49. give or take. I gotta look at my receipt. But you could buy this there. You could also buy Sith Holocrons. However, at the time that I went to go get this, there were no Sith Holocrons in stock, which is a shame because I probably would have bought that as well. But I ended up getting a Jedi Holocron, and I bought the extra Kyber Crystal, the purple one. But since we have blue here, let's actually take a look, right? Of course, a lot of people know that depending on the crystal that you put inside the Holocron gives you different voices and different sounds. Let's put our blue Kyber Crystal inside there, and then you turn it on by turning it on like that. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear it. It's pretty loud. I like how it's loud. I really do like how it's loud. So then...
Don't give in, Jedi. That leads to the dark side.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Old Ben Kenobi. Classic. And I'm glad it's Obi-Wan Kenobi. I would have either loved this or young Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Remember, a Jedi can feel the Force flowing through him.
Exactly. And then he does all different types of phrases.
For over 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic.
Before the dark times. Before the Empire. Exactly. It is very cool. Now, with this, if I was to put the purple Kyber Crystal in there, it would be Mace Windu. So let's actually do that, right? It turns off. It has a turn-off ignition sound, which is pretty cool. And then you could pull out your Kyber Crystal. I actually like to go like this so it could just drop out. And then I have my Kyber Crystal right there, which is very cool. Okay? I really dig that. And of course, pull apart the lightsaber again. I'm telling you, it's like you just get good at it after a while. Just like pulling off all the different parts to it and then switching, you know, to the different Kyber Crystals. And especially, I can imagine like people that have like 3 or 4 Kyber Crystals and then have like different ones that they like to switch between, depending on where they're at or what they're doing and stuff. I think that's really cool. So there's my purple Kyber Crystal. I'm gonna put that in the Holocron. I'm gonna put my blue one back in here. Okay. Very cool. I love it. I love the sound, man. It just sounds good. It just sounds really freaking good, man. So put this in here. Put that in there on the side. And then, of course, I'm just going to put it all together again, just for the sake of just putting it all together again. And then just that way I don't have to do it later, right? So I think that this is some really cool souvenir stuff. So if you're going to Disney, if you're going to go visit Galaxy's Edge, this is the type of stuff that I feel like you're going to want to buy. There is a lot of other souvenirs there, both at the Savi's Workshop or Doc Ondar's and some of the other little spots they have at the Black Spire Outpost, which is where you could get other little knickknacks, figurines, and other stuff, which is cool. And of course, all of it is like super, super expensive depending on what you get. One thing I will say is that when I got the Holocron here, I did get this little bag that came with a couple little extra things. I guess you could say it's like a, what is it, a little USB cable to charge this, which is why I was confused because this has it on the back. I don't know if you could see it right there. That's the charging port for the USB for the Holocron. But the lightsaber itself doesn't seem like it has one, and I have to look it up online to see like where exactly or how exactly I can charge this. But anyway, let's put our purple Kyber Crystal in there. Turn it on. Of course, there you go. It's loud. Sounds really good.
An unlit lightsaber shows the time for negotiations has arrived.
Exactly.
A lit lightsaber shows the time for negotiations has passed. Be mindful of the difference.
Yeah, it's that Mace Windu, son. That's Samuel Jackson.
Never use the Force to settle negotiations. That's mistaking power for justice.
Now, this isn't technically Sam Jackson's voice. This is the voice of Mace Windu from the Clone Wars, which I'm totally cool with. Let's do another one.
A Jedi's life is one of service to the Republic. We protect civilization against the darkness that would devour it.
It's just so cool. I just dig all the sounds and everything that comes with it.
Never use the Force to settle negotiations. That's mistaking power for justice.
So you get about 3 or 4 different phrases with it. And as you notice, the Holocron changes colors depending on the actual Kyber crystal that you have inside of it. So with the blue one, it was blue. With the purple one, it was purple. And I'm pretty sure with both yellow, green, red, white, would all change the colors of it, which is totally cool. I think that's a nice little detail to have that makes it a little bit special every time you get a new Kyber crystal or a new addition to it. So anyway, those are my thoughts about the custom lightsaber from Galaxy's Edge, the Jedi Holocron from Galaxy's Edge, the extra Kyber crystal clip, everything, and my experience building a lightsaber from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Walt Disney World. So hopefully you guys got a kick out of seeing all this stuff about me talking about it. Again, leave me a comment down below and leave a like on this video. Tell me down below in the comments, if you've built your own lightsaber, what type of lightsaber color you would have, or if you've gone to Galaxy's Edge recently, what was your experience like? And again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and help me get past 10K subscribers at some point soon. It'd be really dope to kind of pass that point and do more great stuff for you guys like this. So anyway, I will talk. Hey, thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it enough to check out some of my other videos I'll list here on the side in just a moment. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel to see new content that I post up as it goes out. You can also join my Patreon for early access to new videos and exclusive content you'll only see over there. Don't forget to join my Discord server via the link in the description too. There's a lot of great people who love gaming and make an amazing community in there that I know you'll love being part of. Hope to see you again real soon. Peace out and stay epic, everyone.